Danke. Danke. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're hosting the Sparkle Horse Arena Blitz version this week. We're just starting now. Tournament starts in 4 minutes. I'm your host, International Master Will Paschall, aka Sparkle Horse on lichess. Slaggy on Twitch, as you can see on my Twitch stream, where you are now. We're hosting a Blitz tournament. I'll put the link in the Twitch stream. Danke. You can call me Shrek if you prefer. Don't really look like Shrek. A little bit better looking. Right. Sparkle Horse, Armando, Aldisto, Ams, Ilya, Karpfenhoff, Asterbait, H. Barat, and MSS. We've got 9 players so far. Casual Arena, guys, lasting 2 hours. Said first. Says his blitz rating up to a respectable 2219 now. He was tired of shaming us with the 2100 blitz rating. Another A player has joined the Masters. Armando, second seed. I'm starting a little bit earlier. I've been doing the 45 starts, but we might as well just start at 6:30. So I started the stream 5 minutes early. Get this thing on. What's up, guys? You checking out the Tata? I didn't really like Weekend A this year. There's Caruana and Anand and Carlson, but other than that, I just don't. And Wesley, so it's 2 random players this year. I think it's not that strong as in past. Not interesting for me. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. 2 minutes to go. Five plus 3 casual, guys. You're all welcome to play. Bring the friends and family. Ponda's here with us. It's not an official Ponda Arena. Ponda Arena, just the rapid ones. Yeah, I'm pretty much constantly posting the link in there. Spamming it. All right. Coffee's ready. Coffee's done. Welcome to my stream, everybody. Please support the stream if you can afford to. And subscribe, most importantly. Subscribe, you can make a streaming donations if you click a streaming donation if you click the Ponda GIF on my Twitch page. Or just donate via PayPal. Or you can just subscribe to my stream, which I appreciate. Please support the stream, guys. To help this thing keep going. International Master Will Paschall from the United States originally. I reside in Budapest, Hungary. So we're streaming Central European time. It is 6:30 p.m. Central European time here in Budapest. Good luck, everybody, as we get started. Tournament is open to everyone. If you have 20 plus games rated on lichess, that's our only requirement now. We'll see how I fare. I haven't been playing much Blitz. We'll see how you fare. Asterbait, are you playing? Good. Got 12 players so far. 12 seconds to go. And I'll throw out the link once more. I think Mr. Coffee, Asterbait, did he say he wasn't going to make it at all today? Work. Work. Real chess players don't work. Armando, a new player in the stream here from Bolivia. I knew a master from Bolivia who moved to Boston. His name was Jorge Barracal. He was I don't know if he's still alive. I guess he is, probably. Not that old. He'd probably be late 60s. He was a FIDE master, I think. Only Bolivian player I know. Alright, guys. So, berserking is risky. Increment tournaments, I would say. We'll do it against the lower rated players, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it with the higher rated opponents here. This is my rope-a-dope system. Strange move by white now. D4. Seems to be sacrificing a pawn. He hath sacrificed a pawn. Sacrificed a pawn. He resigned. Alright. King Crusher style. Get it over with quickly. Somebody here tried to join the team. We don't need to join the team. You don't need to have to join the team. I appreciate it if you do, but you don't have to join the team to join the tournament. I think I just missed the pairing. My first opponent resigned kind of early there. Possible that the D4 move was a mouse slip. I would assume D4 was a mouse slip. Then he played one more move and resigned. I wouldn't think he's going to play D4 there. Having played a closed sort of setup. Acerbate's tied for first. Acerbate, let's go. Why am I not getting paired with Acerbate? We should automatically get paired in this point group. Bring it on, man. Come on, Acerbate. What are you doing? Are you sitting out? Are you sitting out? There he is. There he is. He's not a chicken. He's not chickening. Okay, let's just play a classic King's Indian attack. Sicilian with B6. Interesting. Transpose to a French. We have two options. Option A and option B. B. I mean, B6. I could also take on D5. In this particular setup, I don't know. They're all playable. Which way do you want to do it? Correct. I would assume knight takes is the correct recapture. Structurally, black has a good position. Stronger central pawn on c5 at the moment. Oh, knight d7. Wanted you to lose a piece. No fear from the old Acerbate. Padron Antoni. Subscribe to Tier 1 on a 2-month streak. Thank you, sir. Coach also a subscriber. Alms is here. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. You don't have to be a subscriber to play. Everyone's welcome to join if you have 20 rated games. Here's the link. What's the word? Ooh, that's not the word. Alrighty. The new mustache looks nice. You can't say something nice. Don't say anything at all. Did a good job maintaining your composure there. Alright. What is this? What is this? What are you doing? Give me that. Free pawns for all. That was delicious. Can I have another? I don't want to give him the pawn back, actually. It's not a mustache, strictly speaking. It's a goatee. I never could do the pure mustache. That doesn't work. Does not work. Aspirate mysteriously sacrificed a pawn with c4. Sacrificed. What are we up to? Just make sure everything's protected against the tricky Asterbate. Some problems arising here for black. We found his weak point. King's Indian attack. The Johnny Depp pirate look. That's what we're aiming for. I'm an old pirate. The end of his career. The original buccaneer. Some of you don't know that. My famous magazine cover photo. This wasn't Asterbate's greatest game, but he does not claim to be good at blitz. Though he is quite quick. What do I do next? He just resigned. I'm having that effect on people. Imagine Magnus dominating this tournament. We're only like, I think, Wesley and Caruana. It's like the U.S. Championship strength tournament. We're like Anand's sort of. Well, you're substituting. You got Jeffrey Zhang in there, and you're substituting Magnus for like Nakamura. I think Wei Kenzei is slightly stronger than the U.S. Championship. Too many random players. It's not like it used to be. I don't like it. It just feels like the field is too random. Not the same Wei Kenzei anymore for me. Feels empty. They must have lost their, I don't know. I know they've got to have like a local player, but they must have lost some sponsorship money or something. It just doesn't feel as strong as usual. Okay, it's hard to get Magnus in there. Does Anand not play in anything? Is he in every tournament? It seems like he plays more than when he was in his prime. Like he plays in more tournaments than when he was in his prime now. It's like last chance. Unicorn 99. It's been a while. exploratory pawn donation. You think Magnus is going to lose? I mean, there's no Ding Liren. The field seems kind of random. I was disappointed. I didn't know, like, in advance who was playing. I thought it would be more interesting. I mean, nothing against, like, Jeffrey Zhang and Van Foreest or whatever, but I just don't think they're quite Weekend Z first tournament material. Okay. And clearly the better players than me, but still. It's like one of the only great tournaments left. Look at this guy go. Unicorn 99. H4. I feel like I've been here before. Am I supposed to play D5? We done this already? I feel like I've been here before. Done this. Welcome to the stream. I'm done bashing Weekend Z now. What are we doing? Okay, 5+3 casual, guys. Feel free to join the tournament. Everyone's welcome to play if you have 20 rated games. H5. We'll just play it the simple way. I have no idea who Unicorn 99 is. We've probably had this discussion long ago. Bishop H6. Feels like the most aggressive move you can think of there. What does he do? Like Queen D2? He plays H4 on the fly. It's probably a move. It feels like I should trade queens, if at all possible. There's an interesting idea here. If E5, he has knight B5, though. Yeah, I don't think I should allow that. He doesn't really have a threat. Unless Bishop F8 is a threat. Bishop F8 is a threat. Is it a threat? Yeah. As long as it's hanging. Like that, it's a threat. Bishop F8, Rook F8, Queen H6 is pretty serious. Interesting. Well, I guess we could try this. This player seems really strong. Been a while since I've seen him on my stream. If bishop f8, what do I do? Queen f6 is an interesting move now. That's weird. Bishop 8, queen f6. What am I talking about? d4 hangs with check, dude. Jesus. Hangs with check. That's check. So that's why I put the rook on e8. Now I remember. So queen f6 now. Queen f6. Historically, phonetically spelling Van Zen. Van Zen. Jean-Claude Van Zen. What was the problem with playing rook takes f8? Queen h6. It's just mate blowicks, nothing major. No major problems other than that. Inverted rook lift. Uh-oh. New player. He has 15 rated games. It could be unbeatable. I hope not. Look at his rating. Let's pause for a second. I don't know if I want to play this player. Check it out. 17 sports girl. I play chess for fun. Here we go again. Right. Like every other guy on the internet. It's another sports girl. The strongest sports girl in the UK. Alright, I don't think I want to play that account. Not interested playing fake people. If you lie about your gender, you're likely to lie about other stuff as well. Easily would be like the strongest woman in the UK. Absolutely. A 2500 bullet, maybe. The strongest British woman overall, probably. Stronger than, oh, what's her name? What's her name? It's the IM, the men's IM, Hunt. Can't remember her first name now. I'm just gonna resign. I didn't want to play this account. It's probably a troll. Not interesting. How mad would I be if it was John Nunn? John Nunn wouldn't do something like that. I've played... No self-respecting real player would do that. Create like an account where they pretend to be a woman. Alright. We'll just ignore that. They're going to win the tournament automatically. I would just abort any games against them. There was a player from the UK who shall remain nameless who was on my stream numerous times, consistently pretending to be a woman. I will not name names. You know who you are. They're probably at it again. Deferred Reti. I don't think that John Nunn plays bullet chess on lichess. This is an interesting move. A5. I better stop it. Now it's not really a proper Reti. I didn't get in C4. Interesting concept. This this A5 B6 thing. Now my only break is E4. He takes instantaneously. Okay, so this looks pretty good. The thing I don't like is the symmetrical structure, particularly. Nice. Heads up decision there by black. To not trade queens. We must go forward. Wow. Consider all of our options. Not sure if I should put the queen on E2. I could have also just played knight D2 there, straight up. Yeah, Gurichkina came directly from her World Championship match to play on my Blitz tournament. My tournament, not too bad. I was a half point below my expected result. This player defends really well. He can almost like read my mind. Rook D7, Karpovian. Yeah, it's good to save old rich people from boredom. What are we doing? Rook D1, Rook D8. Wow, Rook takes Rook. So Knight D6, Bishop takes D6. Man. I thought I had a plan. Seemed to be able to read my mind. This guy's only 1900. Wow. This is an established account. He's got a lot of games. Man. A lot of bullet games? Yeah, 16,000. It's almost all bullet. Gonna go down that discussion again. Let's have nothing here. Just nothing. Interesting defense, the A5 he played on the queen side. I can't justify sacrificing a pawn with knight d6. I want to play knight d6, but I just lose a pawn. There's nothing there. Rook d7, extremely strong defensive move. Actually, all of his moves are extremely strong. Just overextended. Got no weaknesses. B6 only. This isn't fun. This is just boring and uninteresting. I wish I hadn't played this way. I played b3, he played c5, and when I went bishop b2, knight c6. I shouldn't have played knight on bd2, maybe. Perhaps e3 with queen e2, c4, and try to play like rook d1 and knight c3. Master Beat is underrated. Maybe. Not always. Sometimes. Thanks for the donation. Oh man, this is painful. Maybe I should have played knight to d6 now. Not sure if it even does anything. We're gonna have problems with our e5 pawn. Hate the way I played this game and just overextended myself. Probably it's about equal. I don't think he played necessarily the best there for a couple moves. Nothing serious wrong, but I think he probably had the advantage at some point. What's his plan? Like queen b7? One of my biggest failures in chess and life are my losses to masturbate. That's not true. Not true. Approximately equal. I mean, for like a FIDE 1900, this guy would be realistically rated, but it seems like he's underrated for a lichess 1900. Just very, very solid, extremely solid. That's an aggressive move. Ghost Town. I mean, this guy's like the most solid 1900 bullet player I ever saw. Except he did that, which is actually a brilliancy. It's a freaking brilliancy. Wow. This is crazy good, whoever this guy is. I have to fight for a draw there. I mean, this is no 1900. He played like much better than that. C5. Look at this game. Wow, dude. I can't see my games. And black played really well here. A5. B6. He might have made some mistakes. I don't know. Engine thought I was better at one point. And knight takes a5. I couldn't calculate this. It looked problematic. All right, back to the tournament. Not a good game for me. There's a troll in first place. That's irrelevant. I'm not going to play them. Good luck, everybody. Aldisto has 2 losses. He had to play the troll twice. Maybe he just resigned. Alms lost to Aldisto. Thanks for the donation, WJ Loof. And Warnaki for subscribing. 7 months. I know you haven't been here much. Uber driver. Uber driver, you don't like Madonna, do you? You listen to Madonna much? We're still trying to secretly figure out Uber driver's real identity. Even though he offered to tell me, it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun if you told me your identity. I have to guess it. This line started to become somewhat popular. It used to be very much a side variation. But I noticed that it started getting played. Remember when I saw Michael Rode play this like 20 years ago? or more. It seemed really eccentric for black. If I take queen takes, obviously, it's fine for white. Actually, very similar to our last game in the Simul Uber Driver, where you played another kind of French type of structure. Now if I take... It was the same thing, French versus the King's Indian. Yeah, it's possible to take on d4, but it gives up my center. I don't really like it. If I play e4, am I overextended? Very likely. h5 is tempting. h5 is tempting. What do we do now? Man, that's a good question. I don't know, guys, what to do here. I can't believe this is a Nimzo. What's the word? I'm sorry, I missed it, Warnaki. What's the word? What's the cool word? The problem with creating open tournaments is that we get some very sketchy accounts playing. I mean, I've done the team club. This way we get a few more players, which makes it interesting. Eventually Uber Driver breaks down. Here we are again. Another symmetrical King's Indian pawn structure. Unbelievable. It's 2 in a row. We could have a problem here, Houston. Damn. I'm going to lose a pawn. He missed it. Knight b5, double attack, my friend. I better be careful because he's still got it in some positions. It's actually quite problematic to defend that pawn. Yeah, this sucks. That sucks. Alright, we gotta do this. Glimmerspeck. That means comfort food? Are you serious? I never would have guessed that. That's why I don't speak German. It just doesn't come into it doesn't come intuitively. Guys, welcome to my stream. 27 viewers. How many players do we have in the tournament? Haberbomb is here. I'm off to a sketchy start. Uber Driver's tough, though. I spent half the game trying to think of who he is, because he knows me in real life, and his name and his identity has been like a secret. I had a new idea of who he could be this week, but it's a very strong player, and not to put him down, but I'm not sure if he's strong enough to be the person I thought he could be. He's good. I mean, he's good, but is he that good? An aging master, perhaps. Are you an aging master, Uber Driver? I know I am. Alms is German. He's never heard of Glimmerspeck. Fake news, man. What are you talking about? Making up fake German words. I'm obsessed with double fianchetto. It may be to my own detriment. Serious detriments going on here. Oh my god, I'm dead. He's just taking it easy on me. It's like Merle. Again, failing to kill me. The second chance to kill me. That means sad bacon. Oh, okay. It means sad bacon, or the weight you put on because of bacon. It's the word for gaining weight because you're depressed, is what you're trying to say. Dude, you gotta leave me alone here. I mean, this is like ridiculous. What did I do wrong that my position sucks this bad? I mean, this is the worst ever. Horrific. Uber driver missed 2 wins already. There was a chess player named Speck, like a master, I think. Joachim Speck, or something like that. I'm not having fun, man, playing you people. Who are these players? Everyone's unbeatable. You can already look at Uber Driver's score. He draws me almost every game. But man, even in Blitz, I thought I would be the favorite. I've got nothing on this guy, and in the last opponent too. Just getting massaged. Every single move, it's like he's toying with me. You can play like the second or third best move and still have an advantage. And this is just ugly. Have to play c6. Pretty disgusting move to have to play, but I have to. White is just brutally strong. No clue what to do. I guess bring this out. Bring it back. First bishop f8. Anything I do can and will be held against me in the court of law. I can't even move anything. I'm just paralyzed. This isn't fun. Blobix, it's your turn to do the dishes. So h3 prepares f4. Is that what you're telling me? The devastating blow? This isn't fun. This is just horrible. Almost looks wow. I can't move anything. Knight takes f4. Wow. Why would you want to play knight takes f4? instead of pawn takes f4. That seems like a strange choice. It's like a cheapo. Maybe I better be on the safe side here. And he's still better. Weird. It's just tedious. This is not fun. Now he takes g6. That's the idea. Okay. Back to chess prison. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. I had d8 covered. I mean, look at this game. He missed like 4 wins. Never had even the tiniest disadvantage the whole game. Maybe 5 wins immediately. Played the second best move. For a moment I had an okay position. There he missed knight g5, what I called the second win. Almost indefensible. Now he's just better again. He took with a knight on f4. $17 center pawn loss. Man. This feels too strong for me. You missed like 3 wins. I think he was just taking it easy on me on purpose. I don't feel like a master. Bombist! Oh no. Is that an old game or is that currently going on? The undefeatable guy? He basically lost the game. Make it look good. That we won't report him to lichess for being a cheater or something. He's got to lose a game or two. Aldisto. But I didn't accuse him of being a computer. I'm just saying he's pretending to be a woman or whatever. It's strange and inappropriate. So this is theory. C4? Or how does it go? A takes B. You're doing C4. Somebody else I know was talking about playing this recently. I think it's quite interesting. I looked at this. We had a game before, maybe. I just went back. I was trying to justify Queen E6 for a while. I think it's better to just, hey, have your pawn back. Look, I have no development, but my structure is good. No isolated pawn. Good structure. D8. The queen must be safe. My last tournament, WJ Loof was asking how I did. A half point below my expected score. I would like to have scored a half point more than my expected score. The one game I lost, notably, I made 2 very bad moves with my queen. where I left it kind of in an exposed position in the middle game. It made me start thinking about the features here on lichess and the this is a little bit of a threat now, bishop c4. So bishop c5, queen f3, bishop c5, bishop d6. I want to make a developing move, but knight f6 allows bishop c4. We don't have I mean, we could play bishop e6 if we had to. It wouldn't be that bad, right? I mean, objectively, maybe that's the way to play. I don't know. There's also queen a4 check. I have to develop my king side. I could play bishop e6 first, preemptively defending. I don't know if I like that. Bishop d6. Attacking his knight seems logical. The other option was to just knight f6, bishop c4, bishop e6. Possible I had something tricky. Knight f6? No. Alright, I'm looking at bishop c4, queen e7 now. It's extremely dangerous. I don't see what choice I have. Feels very awkward for black. Feels like white should have some sort of crazy tactic. The level here is very tough. Alisto's is second place, actually first place in my book. Castles, bishop e5, rook e1. No time to take that piece. This is crazy. Maybe my best bet is something like bishop e5, rook e1, knight e7. Rook takes e5 castles. What a dynamic player. I don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe nothing. He still has to sort out his queen side. Then again, so do I. So he's more dynamic, but I have the better pawn structure. I'll take the dynamism. I mean, perhaps his position is harder to play. You know, it's not that easy to create dynamism. It takes energy. If he does something like bishop takes d7, he's already probably worse. It's important that he doesn't trade pieces and plays for the initiative here. Okay, truthfully, his bishop on b5 is misplaced. His rook is kind of misplaced. The next move is d4. Knight f6, d4, knight f5. You could also try a4, bishop a3. Maybe just knight d5, trying to trade stuff at this point. Trade pieces against isolated queen pawn position. Probably not a bad idea. I've got a strong blockade. White square. Knight takes d5, knight takes d5, threatening knight c3. Something like knight d5, knight d5, bishop d2, bishop e6, or even, yeah. I mean, you could take with the queen here. Blockade is overrated. IQP pawn blockades. I'd rather attack the pawn than blockade it. Like Larson said. Look at this. Nice move, queen f3. Active. Oh no. I had queen a5. It's funny, I saw that before. He would have had rook e5 on queen a5, maybe not losing material. Immediately he spotted it. Bishop d7. All right, so we got our booty. Booty and pirate mustache. Bishop g4. I think this is like the first decent game I played. We're just getting warmed up, and then tournament's almost over. It's halfway over, and I'm just getting warmed up. Takes a while to get the gears in motion. They're not as smooth as they used to be. Better not have a way out of this. Well, we won the exchange. It's over. It's over. Rover. Yeah, he's down a rook. All right, that was interesting. I wonder where we left book. The wing gambit. Just take a look for a moment. Wow, before we forget, man. That looks scary. Oh, it wants me to take on e5. That's what I did. King f8 wins a piece. King f8 forces him to take on d7 and give up his white squared bishop. Okay, so there's other possibilities. Interesting. All right, resume. Resume. Aldisto, Alms. Let's see who's Alms lost to. Aldisto. Aldisto twice got Alms. Wow. And Tony, how you doing? Lots of draws. He lost one. Acerbate, all decisive games, no draws. There's Acerbate now. I'm not going to berserk on you. Not my week to win this tournament. Let's see if you can improve on the last game against this King's Indian attack. Special training session after school. Homework. King's Indian attack. But you must face this. I mean, it's a very popular system. No knight takes. And now we go Rubinstein. Or is it a mistake here? Is it a mistake? This diagonal's open. He could try to play like bishop a6 there. I think now I have a good game. Maybe you need to try bishop a6. Alright, this is speculative. Knight e4. Wow. Man, I want to play c4. Bang! Clap of thunder. He doesn't care. He just ignores it. I love it. Just ignores it. No problem. He just castles. No fear. It's like a really demented Petrov now. Wow. Not even gonna think about it. Yeah, I'm trying to go for the Van Gogh thing. It's more of a Dali. With the weird lighting, especially. You know I want to play c4, right? c4, bishop takes c4, queen c2, bishop f1, knight g5, g6, and something crazy there. That's crazy. Play cheapos instead. This is an acerbate cheapo. Inverting the move order. I learned from him everything I know. You inspire me, acerbate, to play for cheapos. We found a real weak point in his repertoire, this King's Indian attack. I'm not going to let you off that easy. No, I feel guilty. I mean, probably the cheapo queen c2 acerbate. Not even my best move. But I think that we've highlighted like your biggest weakness really as a player is that you don't really think defensively. You're good when you have the initiative and you attack, but if you lose the initiative and you're worse, you're not thinking about defensive things enough. And that's because you haven't played enough strong players. I think acerbate particularly you should make an effort to play against stronger players. I don't know why I'm bothering berserking. I don't really have a lot of interest in winning this tournament. I'd rather just play quality games. Oh, the Frank Ferentz. Frank Ferentz did something like exactly like this against me. But so what did I do? It had to be e4. That's weird. I guess he did something really strange now, like bishop d7. And then it just got bizarre. It's not weird enough to play like e6 and d6 without developing one of your bishops. Then you got to do stuff like bishop d7. Everybody keeps calling it a mustache. Yeah, you play too many weak players, Acerbate. You need to play stronger players. It's better for your game. Mustache. All right. Fine. Call it what you will. You must label everything. It's very controversial. What is this? He's a tempo down. I'm berserking here. I gotta remember. Okay. No, you have to play bishop takes f3 first. He messed up. Bishop takes f3, then knight d4. And you're only slightly worse. But this way loses a pawn. Try another move, Schnoofy. Play another game, Schnoofy. Where is Uber driver? Oh, you just didn't take back? What? WG-Liv has to run. I'm not even going to take your pawn. Too dangerous. And I also recommend you guys, you find yourself in a practical situation when you're up a piece, don't take any unnecessary risks. Why open the position? Here I can calculate it really cleanly that I'm not going to get mated on the H file. Okay. But in general, never ever take risks when you're up a decisive amount of material. One piece is enough. A couple pawns is enough to win. But don't give yourself an opportunity to make a mistake. Now here we start getting fancy. Fancy play syndrome. Last time I did this, I lost. An unnecessary piece sacrifice when I was up a piece. Okay, in this case it's two pieces. He did the good thing. He did a good thing playing king c8, probably. If he wants to live longer, especially with me berserking. Well, the fancy play syndrome I borrowed from poker terminology, but it absolutely applies in chess. It's referred to in chess often as playing for the gallery. Many cases where people try to be fancy to try to impress the spectators or something, when they could just win simply. But I'm glad the mustache is a hit. He found rook h5. Now finally it's time for f4. Defensive move, preventing rook g5. All the pieces are in the game now. But where's the money? Where's the final blow? I have queen takes g6. It looks really strong. Queen e5, queen g6, and it's difficult to forestall my mate threat. On f7, I don't see it. How is he going to stop himself from getting mated? That's pretty crushing. I might be able to make third place. These very tough players today. Doc Holliday. Whatever, man. Don't pay attention to the guy, the so-called guy in first place. Whatever. I'll just humor them. We'll humor them. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Jim, what's up? Yeah, well, that's my original chess nickname. As Asterbate pointed out, Buccaneer. Joe Sparks coined me Buccaneer Bill. I have to see the photo. I don't think I have it. Maybe on my Facebook. But I had the goatee back then. That was 1993. Was it 1994? It was 1994 when I became Buccaneer Bill. So Rostor's rating is 1800. All right. But he plays master level. It's interesting. Anyway. Technically, I'm in second place. The first place. Awarding myself first place. Generous of me. So it's basically an A3 Nimzo, but I played B6 early. I think I only had this like once in my life. Karshal Laszlo. It was different. Yeah, I let him play E4. Buccaneer spelled in the Dutch way. How do you spell Buccaneer in Dutch? The Dutch spelling. That's cool. That looks cool, see? I knew it would. Is Bishop G5 a problem? You see the knight coming back to D2, high level. Book. Buccaneer. Boak Van Bailey. Duke, you are my father. I don't have a good feeling about this game. Reminds me of the time that I lost to Antony. I guess we could play G5. Not lost, but I had a bad position against him. That was a while back. basically transposes to another variation. I hope you, also, I hope you, I'll never participate at such a tournament again. You mean you hope I'll never participate? I get you. When I was young. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about with the goatee picture years ago. F takes, very sophisticated. Good idea. Probably a very good idea. F5. This is risky. I might get punished here. Yeah, my problem was that I just wanted to play in a tournament that was convenient. But from a professional standpoint, it wasn't good. I'm not taking it so hard, whatever. I just donated 5 rating points for $75. If I could unload another 100, I think we'd be in good shape. Yeah, the awful draw guy. But he was a former 2300 too. You know. Maybe I should castle at some point. But where and how and when? Boy plays like a master. It's 1800 master. What if I could try to sacrifice the pawn with f4? Like e4, f4. Probably I'm only slightly worse here. There's no reason to panic. Aldisto and Alms, my good friends. Haberbaum, what's up, man? Jim, are you playing? You don't play in this thing, do you? You got like 1 million people who joined and didn't play. It's weird. They just want to say they were here. We have like 20 players who joined and didn't play. All right, whatever. That was another master. Johan. 2245. 2242. You don't play that's too much for me, having so many games one after another? I mean, you play Bullet all the time, I thought. Okay, but Blitz is too much? Too stressful. The Bullet is just like, throw away. Doesn't count. I think that strong players like Larry Christensen, who's a friend of mine, The only redeeming thing about Bullet is that you can kind of throw it away, like, and say that's not real chess. So they didn't have to attach their ego to those games. Basically, it's disposable chess. Did I resign? I'm trying to resign. Good game. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a troll who's trolled my account and trolled my stream with other accounts before. I'm sure it's not someone new. But I think the point of Bullet is that you can lose, grandmasters or whoever can lose, and then they don't have to put their ego on. You know, it doesn't hurt their ego to lose in Bullet. So if you get really competitive, it does. I mean, I guess that's the problem. Where do you draw the line? You got to be pretty competitive, but I mean, to put your emotions into a 1 minute game, throw your mouse and smash your monitor because you lost in 1 minute chess. I mean, I don't think it's worth it. I would think if you could just treat it like it meant nothing, then it would be okay. Yeah, it's I don't know what it is. I'm not even going to give that account the dignity of even pretending it exists. When you played Jigalko, I noticed too much ego. How do you notice ego in Bullet? Like, was he toying with you or something? The real jackass? Are you Johan? Jigalko played in the Budapest Spring Festival, but I didn't really have an opinion about him, just seeing him walk around the room. What do I usually play here? I don't even know anymore. Bishop e6, right? He seems like a kind of normal, semi-autistic chess grandmaster. But I'm just judging on a completely surface level. But when you look at his Bullet rating, you know, it's really high. I mean, he must be psycho competitive to have the highest Bullet rating like on lichess. Is there more than one Jigalko, or is it just my imagination? Are there two grandmasters like that are brothers, but one's stronger than the other? Or am I just making that up? I think I actually remember seeing him when he was a little kid. Like in Spain in maybe 1999 or something like that. Okay, GM brother. Yes, so that's what I thought. Alright, so this is what am I doing? I'm doing G6. Yeah, we're transposing to knight f3, G6, bishop G5, bishop E6. This is a theoretical novelty. Queen A4. Have not seen that one before. I guess I could just play bishop G7. The other option is not really appealing. I mean, bishop G7, knight E5, knight. Castles, knight C6, B C6. Queen C6, then something like D takes C4. That's one option. Seems logical. Queen A4 is new to me. What? Oh, 5 messages. Good job, Mubot. Way to keep the peace. So I'm just sacrificing a pawn here intuitively. it's not a big deal. He could try like take c5 to play positionally. I don't think that's gonna really change the situation. That's what he did. Now the bishop on e6 must relocate. This is a very important pawn. Queen d7 seems kind of normal anyway. It is a kind of normal move anyway in these lines. I played the Panov with both sides. Now knight e4. Yeah, knight e4 is interesting. It's not the only move, but it's certainly the most logical. What do you call this pawn? Roast duck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm always looking for a definition of that pawn or a name. Now it's different. Now it's actually a backward pawn. But I want a name for that type of pawn. Queen d4. Queen d4, queen d4, bishop d4. Queen d4, queen c6. Queen b2. I don't know what to say. Maybe I should play rook c8 first. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Probably I should have just held the structure. Something like f5 or bishop d5 and just hold. But I'm impatient here. I don't really know what my plan is. Queen c6 is interesting. Trading queens and taking on e7 is possible. I would think I could even sack an exchange. Probably not. No, I mean, probably this pawn is very dangerous. The c5 pawn is quite dangerous. Yummy pawn. I don't think I'm going to remain up a pawn. I'm not confident about that. Guys, only 30 minutes left in the tournament. So, yeah, the c pawn has to be kept very close to the vest here. If he's going to win, it's that pawn. I was sort of referring to the possibility of sacking the exchange, but I don't really realistically see how that would quite work. I mean, bishop takes b2, okay, rook b1, and then what? Like bishop a3 or something? I could probably draw, you know, hold a draw. But that's the most I can do here. I mean, let's white misplays. I guess I shouldn't sack the exchange, but I think he ought to take it. It was kind of an unnecessary sacrifice. Azerbaijan beat at 21.99? 21.29? Dude, we don't even mention that account, okay? Whatever. It's just a troll. Don't dignify them. We get the c-pawn and we're fine. We're fine. We're not better, but we shouldn't be in any danger of losing. I wonder if I should have played like bishop d5 there. You know, that might have been a strong move. This works out in a way that I'm threatening bishop d5. Bishop b6. We could get an open e-file. I feel like I should play oh no. It's just embarrassing. I didn't see rook takes b6. Did he have bishop a6 in that position? I'm starting to have hallucinations. Okay. Re-threatening to threaten. Could I have played e3? And black could be better in some positions here. Arsenal fans here. Yay! I thought I was the grumpy one. I'm like Barney the purple dinosaur next to Arsenal fan. Does this even help me? Well, it undoubles a double pawn. That's always good. Uh-oh. Oh-oh. 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 You're gonna attack my e-pawn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mate. This game is taking long enough. I seem to have some trouble getting my A pawn moving. Damn, dude. You think his life depended on this? It's an arena. Come on. Let's just play another game. Touchdown. Looks honestly hard to blockade both those pawns. This is 5 plus 3, right? All right. Interesting game. Coming out of nowhere, just when you thought it was safe. I want to see pairings. Hasn't had to play the troll? Damn, dude. Hasn't had to play the troll once. That's not fair, dude. I had to lose like 3 games and my streak starters were gone. Jimmy, never trust my instincts. Oh, man. Guilty until proven innocent. That's how it works around here. So what was it last time? Let's play this. What happens if I just play an endgame, like Karpov? Take him out of the theoretical realm. I'm not even gonna dignify possible trolls in my tournament with the response. Mr. Jim, we know better. I wasn't born yesterday. We've been through this a million times, and I'm right every time. The account will be banned in like 2 weeks. Or just be gone. Maybe it's on whatever. He's desperate. He's had to try to create like a semi-legitimate sounding fake profile to justify playing in the tournament. I don't think so. Anyway. So what is this, like a forced draw? The forced draw variation. D5. Bishop C3 check, bishop D2. Take, E6. That's not good. So I have to play king F1, probably. He didn't even play bishop C3 check. Wow. We had a similar game with someone else on the stream. Very, very similar. It wasn't against Haberbaum. Well, maybe it was. That was different, though. That was a different line. Different position. I mean, I could play knight takes E5. I really needed another tough game. But bishop takes D2 is known to be... I mean, queen D2 is known to be, like, nothing for white. But I was hoping that Haberbaum only focuses on main lines, so he probably wouldn't bother to learn, like, some innocuous sideline. He could have played bishop c3 check. I was going to play king f1, but I don't like it. Now, if rook takes b7... What does he got here? E6? No. Bishop takes d4, rook b8. Okay, that was my first thought too. But I should have some simple way of dealing with this. I don't know. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. We're up a pawn. And we got the c6 outpost. What if he takes? Now it starts getting ultra technical. Somebody better call Magnus. We have an ops color bishop with rooks. His favorite, it's probably like his favorite endgame. This is so good for white. Just bishops or just rooks would be like probably very drawish, but with the bishops and the rooks, it's pretty nasty for black, I would think. So f3. f3, bishop. Thank you, Jim. Generous, sir. Wait, I can castle? Is that legal? Castling is legal. Oh, that's sick. But he's got bishop e2. Move 21. Castles, exclaim. Yeah, alright. Oh, I see. Now he's going to find some tricky way to trade rooks and draw. Are you kidding me? First I play f3. Then you save your pawn. No, you have to move the bishop. Rook b3, f3. Bishop somewhere. Bishop d3. That's the problem. No. There is no Santa Claus. This sucks. How about this ops color bishop endgame? Damn it. How about the rook endgame? It's a freaking draw, man. This is a draw. Yeah, that's the only move, but it draws. Maybe bishop d3 also draws, actually. I mean, it's not an automatic draw, obviously. Black has to know what he's doing. This last move was a mistake. Maybe he had f5 previously. This is a lot like my tournament game against the old man. Yeah, I mean, it should be a draw if you have enough time, of course. 5 against 4 is kind of a tricky rook endgame, though. It's not like 3 versus 2 or 4 versus 3 even. The opposite bishop position, I think, is probably winning. You know, he has a lot of weaknesses on the dark squares. But I couldn't avoid trading one of the pieces. I had a choice between trading rooks or trading bishops. And the rooks look like a better the rooks look like a better chance to me than just ops-colored bishops. Trading the rooks. What do we got left? Tournament's over? Where's the time? 8 minutes. Bone Atrophy said, I'm trying to swipe you, and then he got paired with me? What's up with that? How do you, like, declare your own pairing? You just control the pairing somehow? You don't even donate to lichess.org. That's not even fair. I mean, I could understand if you donated. I'm playing in the IM tournament in February. In mid-February. We're gonna miss a week of streams. Probably I could do some morning streams. He's rumored to be a famous troll. Mr. Coffee's here? Oh, wow. He's rumored to be a famous troll. Oh, nothing suspicious about him at all, Mr. Coffee. Nothing suspicious at all. Well, I just forfeited like 3 games against him because I don't even want to go there. I can smell a troll like a mile away. I'm trying to ignore it. This is funny. We had a game like this last week. Someone on sound, we're done. I've had too many people from the UK pretending to be women on my stream. There's been like a series of 4 or 5 of them. I think it's the same. It's the same guy. He's got this obsession for what's it called? What's the name of that when you pretend you're like the other gender online or whatever? There's some... This is weird. Someone else played the exact same thing against me. No. There's a slang term for it. I can't place it now. Check. Travesty. Catfishing, that's it. He's a chess catfisher. We've had a series of those like all through since I started streaming 3 years ago. Very common. I've noticed there seems to be a correlation between people like cheating and pretending to be like the alternate gender. Yeah, it's a chess catfisher. But I guess if you lie about one thing, you know, you're more likely to lie about other things. As we've learned from the President of the United States. This is an interesting line. So we give up the structure. Where's John Spielman? We're going to need his services for this. This looks like a John Spielman type endgame. Oh yeah, we need Juicebox. He's our lead investigator since Bob departed to down you know where. This wasn't really part of the plan. I wasn't supposed to let you trade off the bishop pair. My last move, I don't know what I could have done to prevent it, though. The other problem is that we only have, like, very little time left in the tournament. 3 minutes. This game is not going to finish in time. This doesn't seem right, but we'll do what we have to do. You do what you gots to do. All depends on how you define first. The first non-catfishing player, International Master Sparkle Horse. Knight d7. Interesting. 95. That's kind of a fun move. This game isn't going to count. I like knight d7 though. That's feisty. Spicy. This almost feels like developing with Rook e1. Bob's down there. We've got friends down there now. So Brazilian coffee, very good. E5. I was thinking of doing this anyway. Whoa, wait a minute here. You can do that? Bishop takes, knight takes. I don't believe it. That's a free pawn, isn't it? He's got f6, b4. All right, whatever. We'll have to play like b4 at some point. The game doesn't count. But we did win first non-catfishing master in the tournament. Clear. Move a left and gifted tier 1 to my Slemon. Got it. Nice. Slemon. This was a sweet move. Rook takes e5. Didn't see it. He equalizes. The equalizer. Kind of funny position. I mean, nothing against Hollywood having more black actors, but it was really weird that the equalizer was Denzel Washington. I mean, just years of watching the original show is just really not the same as an old white man. I haven't watched it. I like the original Equalizer. The British accent was key, I think. What was that actor's name? Oh, I blundered. No. I can't remember that actor's name. He wasn't that famous. It's a good idea. I watch all these old TV shows. I forgot about the Equalizer. Robert Woodward. Okay. Very good. We'll have to watch Equalizer reruns. Good idea. The best thing I thought of today. Tournament is over. So, the bishop on a6 never really quite got its Wonder Twin powers. At the same time, though, this game is still tense. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that black is really worse here. The rook is kind of strong. His bishop's staying alive. His king can get up. But I feel like I definitely want to trade a set of rooks. But you know there is an original equalizer. That's the key. I mean, I don't like when they remake TV shows anyway. It's so cheesy. Might as well just offer draw here. I don't really think I'm clearly better. But my knight is kind of strong. They're going to remake Hogan's Heroes. Are you serious? That is disgusting. It should be against the law. You can't do that. You can't remake like all-time classic shows. You gotta have some respect. Thank you, Move11, for the donation of the free gift sub. Slemon got lucky. Got the gift sub. But I'm glad it was someone who really appreciates the stream. Check. First non-catfisher goes to me. Second Alms, Aldisto third. The bishop is a funny piece, isn't it? Just keeps hanging with us. This is a funny position. It really is. But I didn't offer a draw because I thought I was worse or something. I mean, I do that sometimes. But I really think the position is level. Although it's possible for either side to screw it up pretty easily. I'm getting tired. 2 hours. Black wants to lose. It's martini time for me after 2 hours. He didn't want to draw. All right, Cat Fisher wins first place, the 2600 performance. Wonderful meeting you. I'm in second place with Alms in third, Aldistone in fourth, Ishmael, good result, lots of games. Ross is sixth, Johan seemed like a strong player. Uber Driver, of course, undefeated, and Tony with the record number of games. And Haberbaum finished his 10th, playing just, a handful, 6 games. We had a grand total of 42 players. So tomorrow morning I'm going to be back with Blitz and Rapid Chess here on lichess in the morning at 11 o'clock. We'll probably stream for like 2 hours, taking challenges for the subscribers and others. And then Thursday I do my subscriber stream, which means that I analyze games submitted to my account here, Sparkle Horse on lichess.org. If you'd like to, if you are a subscriber and you'd like to submit a game for analysis, we still have quite a few openings for that on Thursday. So keep that in mind. Mr. Coffee, thanks for stopping by on your lunch break from work. Juicebox is back. It's time to go. Stop by tomorrow, Juicebox. How's the morning streams for you from Southeast Asia? It's martini time for me, guys. I'm satisfied I finished second. Bit of kind of shaky, tough games today, but I'm satisfied with that. You just joined the stream right when it was over. Exactly. And Friday I'm going to play more Blitz in the morning. We got the regular schedule back in effect this week. No tournament, anything like that. Dry martini. Gin. Yeah, it's a family tradition. Someone on South. So you're a former Brit, you'd understand. No vodka martinis for me. We gotta be British about it. The British side of my family. So Simon is now subscribed, but I haven't played any classical tournaments since the Norwegian Championships last summer. But you're playing really well. You ought to be playing. It seems like you're playing stronger, Simon. Oh, to do analysis. Well, be creative. You know, you could submit like an opening position. We could analyze or something like that. I'm willing to be flexible. It doesn't necessarily have to be a game. You know, maybe you want to go over like a certain opening line. We can take a look at it. Thanks, Oms. 111 for third place. 3 1s. Jolly good show. I'll have a dry martini. Beefeater. Beefeater on the rocks. No. Anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed the mustache. I will be back with the mustache on Wednesday. I'll see you guys later. Does it move 15 starting position? It could. Yeah, why not? We could just analyze the position if you find something interesting. It doesn't have to be strictly like a game you played or something like that for Thursday's stream. Thanks, everybody. I will see you later, Oms, for the donation. Jim, thanks to all of you guys who supported the stream by subscribing. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. From the Panda. Bye-bye. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Good luck with the catfishing.